Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark, Pam, and Jacey. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Roopers Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, swatch it. At 4 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at roopersbeverage.com, and remember, the party starts at Roopers.
And the party's starting here today because it is a Roopers Beverage and Redemption Tasting Tales Friday. And today, our guest in studio is an On the Rocks canned cocktail, Piña Colada flavor.
Ooh.
We are looking forward to this, and we'll have details for you all about this tasty beverage coming up here in just a bit. Plus, a little later on, we're going to talk about some things that used to be affordable, but now feel like a luxury. We'll talk about the states where people have the highest and lowest incomes, and the state of Maine, you may be surprised.
Sounds like a very depressing segment.
You may be surprised. Coors Light has come up with a way to make you look stupid at a party, and we'll talk about Backwards Beach Day. Before we crack open these On the Rocks Piña Coladas, it's always a good idea to take care of serious business first. So let's take a look at some headlines for Friday, June 12th.
The Sun-Journal reports that Maine Community College System President David Dagler announced he will step down at the end of the 2026-27 academic year. Dagler has held the position since 2019 and has worked for the system since 2003. At age 68, he said it was the right time, personally, to leave the position.
A report by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics showed that inflation has surpassed 4% for the first time in 3 years. The 4.2% rate is up from the 2.4% inflation rate before the start of the U.S. war with Iran. BLS data showed gasoline increased 40.5% and the fuel oil rose 58.9% compared to last year.
Joy to the world.
Ugh. The Community Organizing Alliance will gather in Lewiston for a Kennedy Park cleanup on Monday from 3 to 5 p.m. The organization empowers Black and immigrant youth in Maine to lead, advocate, and shape decisions. For more information and to register, visit the Community Organizing Alliance Facebook page.
The city of Lewiston is seeking public input on how to make Lisbon Street safer and easier to use. Officials are studying the stretch from Cedar Street to Alfred A. Plord Parkway to improve safety and mobility for drivers, walkers, bicyclists, transit riders, businesses, and freight traffic. More information is available at lewistonmaine.gov.
Now it's time for the weather.
Rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love.
Mostly sunny today with a chance of an afternoon shower. We'll have a high of 84 and a low of 65. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 83 and a low of 63. A sunny start to Sunday before afternoon clouds and evening rain with a high of 82 and a low of 59.
In sports, the Red Sox have lost 4 in a row, and they'll go for 5 tonight as they host the Texas Rangers at 7 p.m.
They might as well be good at something.
I mean, 5 in a row is pretty good, right? Yeah, you're consistent. The Maine Mayhem women's football team will close out its regular season against the Baltimore Nighthawks tomorrow at 6 p.m. at Don Rue Field on the campus of Lewiston High School. It's also Women of Sports Night, where the Mayhem will celebrate the women, teams, organizations, coaches, and volunteers who make sports stronger throughout Maine. In high school playoffs, quarterfinal action in baseball, Oxford Hills trounced Brunswick 13-3. Mount Ararat beat Edward Little 4-1. Levitt shut out Morris 8-0, and Maranacook Dolly Partoned Lisbon 9-5. In softball, Oxford Hills shut out Bangor 4-0. Lewiston all over Mount Blue 9-1. Hamden Academy beat EL 5-3. Poland over Levitt 7-3, and Oak Hill shut out Lisbon 13-0. That is your news, weather, and sports. And right now it's time for the podcast segment that is Sweeping the Twin Cities. It's time for Famous People Birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Let's take a look at FPBs for June the 12th, shall we?
Sure. Sure, it looks
All
like a
right.
short list.
It is a short list, and it's okay.
Just okay.
Jason Mewes, 52 years old today. He's Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. He partners with Kevin Smith on that and just about all of Kevin's movies. Jenny Lee Harrison is 68 years old today. She had the unenviable position of trying to replace Suzanne Summers on Three's Company. And rounding out FPBs is legendary sports announcer Marv Albert, who is 85 years old today. He was commonly referred to as the voice of basketball. From 1967 to 2004, he was also known as the voice of the New York Knicks. Wouldn't he love it now? Announcing the Knicks games now. They are one game away from winning the NBA championship. Yeah, he called games for NBC and TNT. He also did play-by-play for 8 Super Bowls, 9 NBA Finals, 7 Stanley Cup Finals, and he also called Wimbledon tennis championships and was a co-host and a reporter for the World Series in 1986 and 1988.
I would like to hear his answer to your commonly asked random question. If you could have any seat to any sporting event.
Well, the thing is, I think Marv has lived it.
Right, that's what I mean. Which one stands out the most to him or something? I don't know, but we should call him up.
Yeah. Hey, Marv. Marv hails from a family of broadcasters. His brothers, Al and Steve Albert, and his son, Kenny, are also play-by-play sports commentators. Kenny is exceptional. He did the Olympics, I think, when the USA teams won the hockey games. Hockey gold. So there you go. Those are your FPBs. Now it's time for some OTDs. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day.
29 years ago, in 1997, Snoop Dogg married his baby mama, Shantae Taylor. Today is their 29th anniversary.
Oh, Snoop.
I just love that term.
Baby mama.
Yeah, it's great.
32 years ago, in 1994, O.J. Simpson allegedly killed 2 people, Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, outside her Los Angeles condo. O.J. was acquitted in a criminal trial. He eventually had to give up his search for the real killers because he was behind bars in Las Vegas for armed robbery and kidnapping.
And unfortunately, O.J. died 3 years ago, so we will never know who the real killer was, or killers.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
45 years ago, in 1981, the first Indiana Jones movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, was released. 63 years ago, in 1963, Cleopatra, starring Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton, premiered in New York. It was one of Hollywood's most expensive productions, costing $44 million, which is estimated to be about $435 million in today's dollars.
Woo!
Crazy.
Have you seen that one? I've never seen that one.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just looking at those numbers. How depressing is that?
Yeah.
That $44 million back in 63 is now 435.
Yeah.
Goodness.
We'll get to that a little later, won't we?
We will, yes.
More depressing topics on the way.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
And 87 years ago, in 1939, the Baseball Hall of Fame opened in Cooperstown, New York. The first players inducted included Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb, and Honus Wagner.
I highly recommend going to the Louisville Slugger Museum. When I brought back the little mini Louisville Slugger for you there,
Yeah, that's in case the guests get unruly.
It was really cool. I didn't pick up any bats to hold and take a picture with, but I know Kevin and the people we were with picked some up to hold. And Babe Ruth's bat was
something.
Some kind of heavy.
Yeah.
They're like, how did he even?
Babe was a big dude.
Super interesting.
Yeah. Good stuff. Those are your FPBs and OTDs for June the 12th.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
And now we welcome our guest into the studio, an On the Rocks canned cocktail, Piña Colada flavor. On the Rocks describes this as our Piña Colada features those unbeatable beachside flavors, pineapple, coconut, and dark Cruzan rum. Sweetened with real cane sugar, No blender needed, just a vacay in a can. And this is 10% alcohol by volume. So this is a little boozier than last week's.
Yeah, this is, I got some things to do later on today, so...
It's going to be a sipper for Pam.
I mean, depending on how good it is.
Right.
We'll see.
That too.
So this is provided to us by Roopers, Beverage and Redemption. And I got to spend the day with Roopers Beverage and Redemption yesterday. And Jacey has come up with a new nickname for me and cannot wait to come back on the podcast and use it. So I'm going to beat him to the punch.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys want to know what it is?
Of course. Are you kidding?
Pammy cakes.
Is there a
Hammy
story
cake.
here?
No, he just said it. And I was like, isn't that funny? Just the other day, someone called me Pammy and they walked away. And I looked at Kevin. I go, why do people think it's okay to call me Pammy? It literally is like nails on chalkboard. I do not like that nickname. I just think it's a little condescending, I guess. And then Jacey said that, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "Really?" So then, when he heard that I had said that, Stephanie was like, "Good luck. That nickname is gonna last forever." Now I'm like,
right?
"Great, you heard it here. I beat you to it, Jacey."
We did hear it here, but how long will Jacey and I be employed here if we start calling you?
No.
That's not going to happen. Okay. I had to ask.
Yeah, no.
What do you like better, Pammy cakes or Pamby?
Neither.
Okay.
Neither.
This is important information,
Yeah.
Jacey.
Yeah.
Now we have to come up with one.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Mark's like, "Do you really think that's a good idea?"
I don't know if we want to go down that road.
I'm a little hesitant with this On the Rocks Piña Colada because I love me a good frozen Piña Colada, and I, find it hard to believe that they've done a good job translating a yummy frozen drink into a canned beverage. But, Roopers never disappoints.
They don't. And we've sampled, I want to say, like close to a handful of On the Rocks beverages.
And I don't think we've been disappointed.
Oh,
Yeah.
They do a really good job. The taste of this is described as bright pineapple, creamy coconut, and dark Cruzan rum with a hint of natural sweetness thanks to the real cane sugar. The occasion where you might want to consume this beverage, perfect for your porch hangs, pre-dinner cocktails, or anytime you want to bring the tropics to you.
I mean, when you started saying occasion, I was like, anytime?
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 Yeah. Well, I mean, some beverages are for special occasions. Like we have a frozen one that we're going to be trying soon, right?
Yeah.
We're going to have to take the show on the road to the beach for that one, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be here for that.
Jason's like, I'll meet you guys at the beach.
Yeah.
Will that tasting tales last all day or crack it open?
What do you say we crack them open?
Give you guys the bigger glasses.
Do people call you Pamela on occasion?
On occasion, not very often.
Okay.
Not very often. That one doesn't come out very... Obviously, it's more, that sounds way more serious and,
Right.
That's
like, we need to have a...
You're in trouble, Pamela.
I'm not a big fan of coconut, but this smells
It smells really good.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
I love coconut. So my concern is that it's going to be too pineapple forward and not enough coconut forward.
See, I smell the pineapple too.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a nice blend of coconut and pineapple. I do enjoy coconut water for some reason. A lot of people...
That's interesting that you're not a fan of coconut, but you like coconut water.
I don't like shaved coconut on stuff
Okay.
or like the Mounds bars.
Yeah.
Get it out of my food. I'll drink it. Get it out of my food.
All right.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Oh, do we clink?
There you go.
I would take some ice in that, I think.
Yep.
But it doesn't taste 10%
No.
by any means.
No, they've hidden the alcohol content in this very well, and it is very tasty.
Yes. It is more pineapple forward than coconut, but not in a disappointing way.
Yeah. I thought I tasted a little bit more coconut.
Really? Interesting. Non-carbonated. It's another big thing we've been getting a lot of. No
Yep.
bubbles. It's a thing.
I feel like that's nice in the summer. especially the no
Then you don't get
bubbles.
like all
Yeah.
bloated and like, oh. I like bubbles, but it's because I drink slower with bubbles.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this.
I know you've tried it like 6 times in a row.
Yeah, I
Trying
just
to keep, like, maybe. No, I keep liking it. Let me try it again.
Well, it's like last week. Jacey wasn't here, but Pam and I did the Shady's vodka limeade.
That was
I've actually had those.
so good.
Yeah, and I kept taking sips, like trying to find something I didn't like about it.
Yeah.
But I couldn't.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
I think Roopers commented on that and saying it has been a big hit.
Yeah.
So if you haven't tried that one, go get it.
That day, I stopped into my local Roopers and got the 8-pack with 4 limeades and 4 lemonades.
Ooh.
And the display was front and center. So
There you go. So have you tried the lemon? Did you say lemonade and
Yeah.
limeade?
Yeah, so we sampled the limeade on the show.
Right.
The lemonade is my preferred beverage.
Okay.
when it
That's
comes
what I
to
was
Shady's. Yeah.
getting to. Yeah.
I am enjoying this OTR Piña Colada.
OTR.
That's what they call it in the biz.
It is. You know, it's called On the Rocks, but we don't have any rocks. My first sip, I was like, oh, I need ice. Now that I've had like 3 sips, I'm like, it's fine.
Yep. Good stuff. All right. So we are going to give our 1 to 5 star rating at the end of the show.
Does it have, nutritional facts? It doesn't have it on the can, so I was trying to find that because I wanted to see how many grams of sugar, because that would be something I would like to know.
Yeah. So while I'm looking for that, I just want to let everybody know that they do have a tropical cocktail collection variety pack. The other flavors for these canned cocktails include sparkling watermelon margarita, sparkling peach cosmopolitan, sparkling lime margarita, cucumber and lemongrass mule,
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
mango and mint mojito. The last 3 are non-alcoholic.
Oh.
They have non-alcoholic margarita, tropical daiquiri, and blackberry mule. Pam, do you know the mule term?
Usually ginger beer and vodka. I think it's usually vodka and ginger beer.
Okay.
How many calories are in Piña Colada on the rocks? 230 to 300, which is much lower than a standard Piña Colada. Between 8 to 12 grams of sugar.
I think that's right in the ballpark of what you'd expect for a beverage like this, right?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you can't drink something like this and think it's going to be no cal, low cal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Piña Colada is known to be a high calorie. Then the coconut added, there's some fat in there, but it's such a standard tropical drink.
Yeah. Do they come in 4-packs?
They do, and I'm glad you asked, Jacey, because they're on sale at your local Roopers for $13.99 a 4-pack.
Ooh.
Yeah. Got some after-work plans now, don't you?
It is Friday.
It is Friday.
Looking for a vehicle, but don't love the car shopping experience? At K&R Auto Sales on Center Street in Auburn, Frankie Campbell is known as your friend in the car business. That means no pressure, honest conversations, and helping you find the right vehicle for your budget and your life. Stop by K&R Auto Sales today and see how easy buying a car can feel when you've got a friend on your side. Do we want to hear about things that used to be affordable but now feel like a luxury?
Sure.
Let's do this. I got to tell you, these topics sounded pretty good, but now they sound a little depressing. Things that used to be affordable but now feel like a luxury: veterinarian care. 100%.
Not even on the list of things to eliminate. Like, sorry, my dog needs something.
Right.
You walk out of there, you're like, oh, boy.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
But-
You can bring your dog or your cat in for a physical, and you have zero idea of what the total's going to be at the end.
Yeah, well, Lydia just had an ear infection, took her in. Can't remember what else. I got another month's worth of her arthritis medication, and she had to have her ears swabbed and checked for ear infection. I think that was it. And it was an over $400 bill. And then they were like, in 2 weeks, you need to bring her back. And that was just They swabbed it again and ran it through. So they did the test, but it was another $65. So I spent $500 to take care of her ear infection.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. It's like, is this going to be a couple $100 or am I going to miss my mortgage payment?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something that I feel like it's sad that young couples can't get pets because they do have to think about not even just young couples, young people or people in general. It doesn't matter what age, really. But you think about, oh, okay, the food, the treats, the toys and things like that. I can add that to my monthly budget, but then you don't think about, okay, how much for vet visits and vaccinations and any medication they might need or God forbid, emergency services.
How about red meat? The rest of groceries are so much money that people are starting to cut back on their protein too. How about the cost of maintenance on your house?
Yeah, DIYers now.
Yep. Cable TV and streaming services, that's out of control.
Definitely.
And especially if you're a sports fan, you got to have like 6 different streaming services if you want to watch everything.
Yeah.
Movie tickets, I don't know what they are now because I haven't been in the movies in a long time.
To the movie theater, and
It can get pretty expensive, especially since I live in Wyndham. We have Smitty's right there, so you know they got the food and the drinks and everything. And the last couple of times I've gone there, me and my friend used to go there all the time to watch movies. Our bill would be like at least $90 for like a drink and something to eat. It was insane.
How about sneakers and footwear?
oh no, I'll spend money on that.
You will.
Yep.
No regrets. I mean, that's something that you're going to use a lot.
Well, if you're on your feet or you do any type of like running or long walks and stuff, like shoes are important. 100%.
Concert tickets are insane.
That's why I like music festivals.
Yes.
See all kinds of artists in one place for a fraction of what you would spend to go see them individually.
Yep. How about a trip to the doctor or the dentist?
My medical bills right now are so insane from recently getting too old to be on my mom's insurance.
Yep.
And it's expensive to get your own.
Yes, it is.
And every trip to the doctor's is so expensive just for like a quick checkup.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Healthcare and health insurance is just, that's very depressing.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah, we're going to move on. I just want to throw this out there, though, because I did interview a dentist a few years ago when I was on the radio, and we were off the air, and he said, Mark, if everyone had an electric toothbrush and flossed every day, I'd be looking for another job.
I moved to an electric toothbrush. I will never, ever, 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 ever go back.
Same.
Ever.
Same.
And I floss pretty regularly. So
Yep. I do it at least twice a week.
if you're not using an electric toothbrush,
Yeah, what are you doing?
What
are you doing?
You can get them on Amazon. They're super. You don't need the high, like, $100 ones.
Yeah.
Get them on Amazon for $20, $30.
I was going to say, you can
come
get them
with
at
10
Walmart for like $20 or $30.
Yeah.
It's great for lazy people, too. Who just want to stick a toothbrush in your mouth and you're like, you do the work. And finally, how about any house or apartment? Just insane.
Yeah.
I feel bad for my kids. I feel bad for anyone Jacey's age.
I probably won't own a house for, if my calculations are right, like 40 years.
It's just brutal. Somebody on this story said that in 1955, my parents bought their home for $16,000. That is $16,000. Said my father made $5,000 a year. Today, that house sold for $1.7 million.
Oh, my word.
Stupid, right? All right, that was depressing. Let's move on. Coors has found a way to make you look stupid at parties.
Stupider.
You've heard of the tall boy. Well, now Coors has introduced the taller boy. This can of beer can hold 36 ounces.
That's how you look more stupid.
That's
right?
how you look more stupid. The can of beer is 1.5 feet tall. So you can fit 3 Coors Lights inside this taller boy. It holds 36 ounces of beer in a sleeve that is 18 inches
Tell me that's
tall.
a joke.
She just looked it up.
Jacey just looked it up, and
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
it's pretty stupid. So if you bring a taller boy to your summer party or hangout or cookout, people are going to be talking about you. Just know that. They're going to be talking about you for years. Remember that weirdo?
That's ridiculous.
Right?
I didn't think it was going to be like that.
Yeah. Would you be seen at a party with that?
No.
Jacey?
Absolutely
First of all, Jacey
not.
wouldn't be seen drinking a Coors Light.
Her mom would have some
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
It's like,
I was
where
gonna
did I
say-
go wrong?
I drink a Corona, and my mom's like, really?
Does she not approve of you drinking?
No. She drinks Bud Light.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Hardcore.
Her and my dad both drink Bud Light, and
sorry.
it's actually not even my mom. My mom understands trying new things, and she'll drink whatever. But my dad is very much like, absolutely not. Only Bud Light.
Don't even ask.
Nope.
Incredible.
Anytime they go somewhere, they're like, are they going to have Bud Light?
Yeah, my dad won't come, or he won't drink.
Or he'll bring his own.
Yeah, no, we've done like going to when we did the brew.
The brew tour.
Yeah, he would not come, and then anytime we've gone to like breweries and stuff like that, he's like, yeah, no, I'll just stay home. I won't have a good time there.
I've got a friend like that. That's all he drinks is Bud Light.
Yeah.
And he got me on it for a while, like a week or two. I'm like,
Way too long.
yeah, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I did drink it at home a little bit, but I'm like, every time I cracked open a can, I'm like, what am I doing?
I will say, like, hot day, ice cold, it is pretty good.
Right, because it's like water.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
Yeah, I prefer Coors Light over
Yeah.
Bud Light too, though, or Miller Light.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Bud Light's not my thing. I don't know.
Yeah. So and then we went out. We went out one day, and he ordered a Bud Light, and I ordered like a Geary's. Oh, it was at the Sea Dogs game. He got it was actually pretty funny. He ordered a Bud Light, and I got a Geary's, and I looked at him, and I said, "Hey Nick, if you spent an extra $2, you could get a beer." He didn't care for it, but it made the bartender laugh.
Yeah.
So that was it for me. I couldn't do it anymore. So to wrap up, folks, if you want to look stupid, get yourself a Coors Light taller boy and bring a can that is 1.5 feet.
Are you going to put that photo in the comments so people can see how stupid
Yeah.
it looks?
You should.
You should. You should.
And we'll have to see if Roopers will be selling them because people are going to buy them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we teased this one. We might as well get it over with. The states where people have the highest and lowest income. Before I get to the list, do either of you have any guesses as to the states that have the highest or lowest income? And then we'll get your guess on Maine. Don't mention Maine yet.
Okay, so my highest, I would say New York, Texas, California are my three top places.
Okay, you got New York. California is in there. California is number 13. New York is number 2. Texas.
Way down there. Well, Texas is such a big state. There's a lot of low income actually in Texas,
I'm
but
sorry. Texas ranks 11th.
okay.
That was my bad.
Yeah. I mean, I just know like the Dallas and Austin, Houston, San Antonio, those spots, like
Yeah.
they have some big companies and businesses in those areas. But like everything outside of that, I think is pretty medium.
Yeah.
Lowest? Or do you have highest, Jacey? But we haven't hit number 1 yet.
I know. I was going to say, like, maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, warmer states. I feel like they're all
Is
going to
it
be
one of the
warmer.
Carolinas?
I was going to say maybe Tennessee or, like,
Tennessee ranks 21st.
Ooh.
Number 1 is a surprise. I will say that. And Pam was very close with the Carolinas because it's right in that area.
Georgia?
Virginia.
Virginia. Oh.
Virginia is number 1. New York is number 2. New Jersey is number 3. Washington is number 4. And then Connecticut rounds out the top 5.
Yeah.
So the
All on East Coast.
Yes. The lowest income states, I don't think to anyone's surprised, West Virginia, New Mexico, Mississippi, Louisiana,
Yeah.
and Rhode Island's in there, Alabama,
Ooh, really? Rhode Island?
Yep.
wow.
Kentucky, and Alaska. Let's have a little fun. Where does Maine rank in the states where the people have the highest income? And we're including the District of Columbia, so there are 51 options here. says the new study looked into states where people have the highest and lowest incomes. To do it, they gave each state a score based on average salaries of the top 5 earners, the average of the bottom 20% earners, and the median household income overall. So nothing about taxes.
Okay. I would say Maine is right around 35.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe 39.
Maine ranks 47th.
Oh!
In states where people have the highest income. So
I have asked this question before. Why do we live here?
why do we live here?
I got that, but
I usually ask it in the winter. The study was done by Wallet Hub, who they do a lot of studies like this when it comes to finances.
and then you add our taxes.
Yep.
We're probably one of the highest taxed states as well. Businesses and income tax, right?
Yeah. Boy, this is not a very uplifting episode.
Yeah.
But we're going to approach the finish line with Backwards Beach Day. Both Pam and Jacey said they didn't know what Backwards Beach Day was. Do you guys want to take a guess before I tell you?
I assume it's beach day where you wear your clothes backwards.
Like crisscross?
Yeah.
Crisscross Beach Day? Nope, that's not it.
Okay.
Jacey,
I
any
have
ideas?
no guess.
So
No
it's
guess.
backwards beach day, so you wear your snowsuits.
Oh, man.
The opposite of beach
That
day.
would be brutal. So a mom is going viral for her brilliant idea because it's so obvious you'll say, why didn't I think of that before? It's called Backwards Beach Days, and it just means instead of waking up early, fighting the crowds, and staying at the beach for the hottest part of the day, you go later, closer to sunset.
Oh. Your
She,
mom did that a lot, didn't she?
Yeah, we do that a lot in the summer, actually.
with like cases of Bud Light, so you guys got like a wagon full of Bud Light.
Pretty much, yeah. And then whatever I'm drinking.
She's like, I'm not touching that.
She's bringing on the rocks pina coladas.
Yeah.
This mom was concerned about her young kids and how they were always cranky and having to deal with lunch and naps out there. So she said it's most of the time it was just a disaster. So instead, she used some common sense. Have a relaxing morning, feed your kids, let them take a nap, and then take them to the beach.
All right.
I feel like that's not bad, too. Then you don't have to worry about, like, when the sun's at its peak
Yeah.
as bad.
Right.
As an adult, I'm
You don't-
like, I want my tanning time. I have to be there at a certain time to reach the peak tanning hours, or it's pointless.
Obviously.
And then
Yeah.
as you get even older, you're like, where's my umbrella and my sunscreen? And
Dirigo Federal Credit Union is proud to call Lewiston Auburn home. Whether you're buying a house, saving for the future, or growing your business, we're here for you, right where you live. Visit dirigofcu.com and feel the difference of a credit union that truly knows LA.
Time to deliver our 1 to 5 star rating for On the Rocks Pina Colada Canned Cocktail. Pam, you want to kick us off?
sure.
All right.
I'm going to rate this a 4. For me, it's a little on the sweet side, but it's perfect for when you want like a tropical, something different, and just like have that beachy feeling kind of thing. They hit the bullseye with what they were trying to do.
And these are On the Rocks. These are bartender crafted cocktails.
Right,
Is
yeah.
what they promote.
So yeah, I think a 4. Like I said, on the sweet side for me. So that's where the point reduction comes from.
Yep.
But I understand also. I give it high ratings because that's their goal is for it to be taste like a pina colada,
Yep.
and for 10%,
Yeah.
it doesn't taste it
Yeah.
Yeah.
at all.
I gave it a 4.5.
Wow,
It was way better than I was expecting.
really?
I'm not like I said, I'm not a big coconut guy.
And you rate it based on what your expectation was before
I do.
you taste it?
I take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I look at that can and I look at the flavors are.
And you're
the
like,
flavor
I'm not
profile,
looking
and I'm
forward
like,
to that.
Yeah, it's like I'm probably not going to like it, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
And they nailed it. And I think, Jacey's comment about tasting more pineapple than coconut,
Mm-hmm.
or was it Pam? I'm not sure who said that.
I think I said
Yeah.
pineapple and JC said coconut. And
Yeah.
I was jealous because I like the coconut.
Yeah, I'm a way bigger fan of pineapple than I am coconut, and it's a little more pineapple forward. I've never used that term before. But thank you, Pam. It's a little more pineapple
I will
forward.
say after I got like a couple of sips in, I definitely started tasting the pineapple more as well.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not too sweet for my taste. I think they nailed it. I've had homemade pina coladas before. I've never ordered, requested them, but I've sampled them.
Mark would never admit to ordering a pina colada.
Well, it's just not my preference. Between that and a Bud Light, I'm having a pina colada.
Put the umbrella on, please.
Yes, I want the full experience. Yeah, so 4.5 for me.
Jacey, I hope we didn't sway you and what you had in your brain before we told us our rating.
I think I'm going to go with a 4 as well. It is really good. I also kind of feel like it is a little bit sweet. And I kind of feel like if you drank too many of them, like many mixed drinks, they would feel a little heavy. But they are really good. It's definitely something I would drink on a warm day.
I drink pretty basic beverages. Like my go-to is a vodka soda with a lemon and a lime.
Yeah,
so
mine's
I'm
a
drinking.
tequila soda,
So pretty just kind of light and not a ton of flavor. But I would love to mix this in. Like I just like to have one in the middle of the day, to kind of switch it up a little bit and then go back to my regular, So it's perfect for that.
Yeah.
All right. Great job on the rocks. Thank you very much to Roopers Beverage and Redemption for not only providing us with these tasty beverages, but for sponsoring our podcast as well.
And for my lovely nickname.
Oh, she brought it back, Jacey. I think that means she likes it.
I think she does.
Yeah, Pammy Cakes.
It makes me think of Tasty Cakes. Like, isn't that a Hostess kind of? I'm like, really? Pammy Cakes?
If you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pammy Cakes via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com. We got to talk to IT and get you a Pammy Cakes at lydiamediallc.com email. No?
Yeah.
All right, just Pam for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Be sure to visit your local Roopers Beverage and Redemption and tell them you want some of that on the rocks pina colada, or get the variety pack and let us know what the other flavors are like. You can get a 4-pack of this pina colada beverage for only $13.99. Have a great weekend.